Hello everybody, we all fit and well, nobody too ill, too injured or anything, no problems? Okay, so setting ourselves up as normal and standing nice and tall, drawing that tummy in, taking our shoulders back, feet nicely underneath your hips, and then we're just going to let that weight gently rock forward, so if you push that big toe down and back, so just before you think you're going to fall, so gently rocking that one way, then the other. Waking up those senses, getting that body ready to move. A couple more times. And we're finding that spot where you're nicely balanced, not falling forwards or back, and then hands onto hips. So one hand just under the belly button, one in the small of the back. You're going to tilt that pelvis under. Then put that arm to the bottom of the back again. So it's not wiggling the bum forwards and back, but tilt under, pull that out. That's it. Helping find that neutral posture, that nice natural spine, loosening up the lower back. That's good. A couple more times. Find that spot where we're nicely balanced and start those feet moving. So we're pedaling those feet, pushing down through the ball of your foot. And the arms just gently, naturally start to swing through. So walking movement, opposite arm to leg, from the shoulder. That's it. And just slowly increase that range of movement. So one arm's starting to push further back, others lifting a little bit higher. That's it. Good. Increase that up more, so bringing those arms up. So we're going all the way up. That's good. Pushing those arms back. Getting that good stretch now around chest and shoulders. That's a few more. Good. One more each side. And bring that back down. So standing nice and tall. Try to bring those arms up. Open it out wide, in and down. Nice deep breath, and then blow it out. Up. Breathing in, blow it out. Good. That's it. Excellent. A few more times. We're going to extend the movement. So next time, we're going to take that reach over the top. So open out, reach it over. Back and down. Up, open, take that over. Good. Keeping that going. And that nice stretch and back. Good. A few more. Good, we'll take one more to each side. Open out, reach it over. Back and down. Last one. And over. And bring that back. Just going to take those feet wider now. So toes point slightly out, feet probably roughly width of your mat. And just circle those hips around. Make that nice gentle circle. Aiming to keep your head fairly still, your hips are circling underneath. Just don't worry too much about the old little creak and crack, perfectly normal as we're loosening up again on the morning. And then let's change direction, taking that the other way. That's it. That's good. Couple more times. And bring that back into the centre. Bringing those feet back in, stood nice and tall again. I'm just going to raise one knee, then the other. Aim to keep tall, still and balanced. Minimising that side to side movement. Just keep it going nice, steady. Try to bring that knee up to about hip height if you're able. So one more each side, and then we'll extend it out. So we're going to open that knee out to the side, back and down. Up, open, in and down. Keeping those hips pointing forwards, so we're just rotating the knee outwards. Minimising that twist in the body. That's good. One more inside. Bringing it back in. So we're going to take your weight onto one leg now. Just stand nice and steady, hands out in front. You just take one arm out, then the other. So staying on that one leg. Now we're going to make it a little bit harder, so as the arm turns, follow it with your eyes. Good, one more each way. Bring that back in. Just shake that leg out a little bit and we'll do it all again on the other side. So get yourself balanced, pick that foot up, those hands out in front. Start just taking that arm out. Good chance to compare your balance from one side to the other. Which side you're stronger on, which feels more natural. Make a little mental note and then you can sort of practice on the other side. Okay, so now we let those eyes follow that hand. And one more each way. Bring that back in, well done. So taking the leg back onto the other side, we're just going to sweep the leg around that standing foot. So just drawing that semicircle around. Aim to keep standing as tall and still as you can. More. Bring that back in, reset, switch over to the other side. Back nice and tall. Just sweep that leg around. couple more. And bring that back in, well done. So feet back nicely, under your hips, they're standing tall. You're just going to squat that down, bring it up top. Down and up. That's good, keeping that going. So it's nice and steady, taking those knees to about 90 degrees if you're able. If not, just wherever you can. So keep that head and chest raised, so we're looking forwards. They're nice and tall in between. Good, one more, we're going to change it up. So we're going to take that high now. We're going to sweep it through and back. If we want to make that a little harder, we can go to those toes, reach it high. That's good. Excellent, couple more. And bring that back down. Well done. So standing towards the back end of your mat if you're not already, looking lengthways along, nice and tall. Set those hands high. Gonna roll that down, curving that spine, down towards the ground. Unroll that back. Have a good stretch up. If you need to soften those knees, absolutely fine. Bring it back. That's good. Just keeping that going, loosening out all of that postural chain, easing out the back, the hamstrings, stretching through the glutes. Good, couple more. This time we're going to stay down at the bottom, so let's roll it down. Let it hang, heavy hands, heavy head. And just let one shoulder push down, then the other. That's good. Just rolling through those shoulders. Movement into your upper back. So then, a couple more. And then let's unroll, bringing that up. Taking that up high. Roll it down again. Down we go, hands to the mat this time. We're going to walk it out, taking it into that kneeling box position. So you've got your hands there under your shoulders, knees under hips, and then press up through that spine into that angry cat. And then roll through the shoulders, let that spine drop, head up, bum up. And rotate again, pushing that spine up. Good. And roll it through. So just taking it one way, then the other. So just keep that gently moving through. Pressing it up into the position, pause for a second or two, roll it through. Couple more. There we go. Good, one more each way. Take that down through. Take it back to neutral, sitting back onto your heels in that child's pose, having a really nice stretch forwards, reaching out. And then just walk those hands just off one side of your mat. Just reaching over to the side. Feel that lovely stretch down one side of the body. Hands back to centre. Really reach forwards. And then walk them off the other side of your mat. Back to centre, final stretch forwards, and bringing it back up. Bring yourself back up into that kneeling box position. We're going to take it out into our Superman or your bird dog. We're just going to extend that forwards nice and long. Bring it back. Taking it out, and keeping those shoulders and hips flat. Picturing that tray resting on the spine. Trying not to twist or rotate. Aim for that long line, long arm, long leg. And in. That's good. One more each side, we're going to change it up. So hopefully you're not too close to the person next to you, because next time we're going to rotate the arm and leg out to the side. So we're going to extend out. We're going to rotate out to that 9 position, bring it back and in. So we extend long, keeping those shoulders and hips flat. We just take one arm, opposite leg, out to the sides. Let's go long, rotate out, back and in. That's good. Just keeping that going. If you're tight on space, just modify however you can or stay with the basic movement. Good. A few more times. Good. One more to each side. And bring that back in. Good. So you take it down onto your mat now, so laying face down, bring those arms up to 90 degrees position. We're going to start just with that torso raise, so we're going to lift that head and chest just off the mat, forearms stay in contact with the ground, elbows in line with the shoulder, using those muscles along the spine to lift that head and chest, and then control that back down. And just nice and steady. We're not just launching ourselves up as quick as possible. It's slow and steady. That's it. Let's just keep that going. Really focus on those muscles along your spine. Can you feel those working? Making sure the arms aren't doing the lift. That's good. Two more. Then we'll extend that movement. this time when you hit that sort of dead spot at the top, then we extend up, really nice long stretch, and control that all the way down. Raise it up and extend. Good, just keeping that going. Few more times. Really nice sort of stretch out extension. We spend so much of our time bent forwards over a desk or looking at phones. This just takes us the other way, releases that spine. That's good. Two more. One more time. Bring that up, really stretch that up. And control back down. Good. So staying face down on your mats, I just want you to bring those arms forwards, extended out in front. We're going to go into that swim movement, so we're just going to raise head and arms and gently paddle those hands up, just arms only to begin with. So just paddle those hands up and down, nice and easy. That's good. Good, keep that going. Just a small movement with those arms. Good, and 3, 2, 1, ease that down, rest the arms down wherever's comfortable and pressing your hips into the floor, raise the legs off the ground, little flutter kick with those feet. So again, not a huge movement, just a gentle little kick with your feet, keeping it controlled, long straight legs. That's good. And 3, 2, 1, rest that down, taking it back to the arms, let's lift that up and paddle. Good. Just that small movement, keeping that head and chest slightly raised if you're able. Keep breathing. Real temptation just to hold your breath while you do this one. Keep that air coming in. And 3, 2, 1. Resting that down. Bringing those legs up again. Little flutter kick with those feet. With a straight leg. That's it. Keep those feet moving. That movement starts in the lower back, goes through the glutes, through the hamstrings, just raising each leg in turn. Three, 2, 1, lowering that down. Let's bring the two together now. So raising those arms, raising those legs, and let's have a little doggy paddle. Picturing yourself swimming across that pool. That's good. Nice and steady. That's good. And 3, 2, 1, let's lower that back down, well done. Okay, taking yourselves over onto your side now. So just laying on one side, arm underneath your head, legs extended long and straight. I'm going to start with that scissor movement with the legs. So keeping them straight, bottom foot raised off the ground if we can. We're going to scissor those feet forwards and back. Keep the legs long and straight. So we try not to bend at the knee. That's good, resting on that hip bone. Working on that balance. Do you feel confident to take that front hand away? That's it. That's good. Remember, keep all those movements nice and steady and controlled. Try not to rush any of these moves. That's it. Really good. Steady away. A few more. And resting that back down. So from that same start position with those legs nice and long, just going to raise that top leg up, control it down. That's it, taking it up, gently back down. So we're on a nice long straight line along the body. It's not about taking that leg super high, just keeping it controlled, using those muscles on the outside of the hip. Just to lift, control down. That's it. Couple more. And rest yourself down there. Keeping your arms where they are. Let's just bend those knees up in front. So we're going to keep our feet together. Raise feet and knees off the ground if you're able, and just open up that top knee. Opening up like that clamshell, that muscle shell. Keep pivoting open there. So keep your check. Have you rolled back onto your bum, or are keeping resting on that hip? That's good. Couple more. And resting those knees back down onto the mat. Arm comes out at 90 degrees to the body. And let's open that up over the top. Bring it back over to close. So we're going both ways over the top this time. Bringing it back. That's good. Just having that nice stretch and release of that upper body. Arm comes back over. Let your eyes follow your hand all the way. Good. One more. And bring that together. So take yourself over onto your other side. So back to extend it out nice and long, arm underneath the head, resting on that hip bone. Hand in front for balance if we need. And we're going to start with that scissor those feet forwards and back. That's it, nice long straight legs, controlled movement. It doesn't need to be huge movement forwards and back. It's that control, that balance. That's it. Good, a few more times. those feet back down. So this time, just a single leg lift up. So feet off the ground if you're able. If you start position, just raise, control it down. Good. Nice and steady. Working those muscles round the outside of the hip and into the glute. Good. A few more. Two more. Rest that down, keeping the arms where they are. Let's just bend those knees up. You're going to lift those feet and bottom knee off the floor if you're able, and just open that top knee up. There we go. Good, keep that going, so steady away. Making sure we're still resting on that hip bone and we haven't rolled back onto our bum. Keeping those hips stacked, one on top of the other. That's it, a couple more. Resting that one down, bring the arm out at 90 degrees to the body, other hand on top. Let's open up over the top, eyes follow your hand, and then back together to close. Open that up, and back. Good, a couple more. And one more time. Bring that back together. So we're going to take it over onto your back now. So I just want you to lay back on the mat. We're going to bring those feet up into your tabletop. So there we go. Up there, hands now pointing to the ceiling. We're going to start with that toe tap. So one foot taps down, opposite arm drops back. Bring it up. Tap and up. So knee stays locked. We just pivot at that hip. Keeping a check on that little arch at the bottom of your spine. If you feel that extending, just to gauge that core, tilt that pelvis back. That's good. Keeping that movement going nice and steady. Two more. So one more each leg. And bring back up to tabletop. Bring your arms down onto the floor. And we're going to drop both knees over to one side. Bring them back up to center. Let them lower down to the other side. Arms adjust that balance and support. Using the muscles all around your core to raise, control down those knees, back up, lower down to one side, up, and over. Really good, let's keep that going a few more times. Rotating those knees over one way, back to tabletop, over the other. That's good. Once more each way. And then let's put our feet back down onto the mat. Nice and close into your bum, hands back down. We're going to take it up into your bridge. So we're going to tilt that pelvis under, peeling the back up off the mat, pressing those hips up. Control that back down. Roll that pelvis back, and then tilt under, peel up. Pushing heels into the floor, hips up, and down. That's it. Keeping that going one way, then the other. That's it, 2 more now. Bring that up. Down one last time. Push those hips up. And slowly roll that back down. Now bring yourself to a sitting position. So sitting up with our back nice and straight. Bending the knee, looking forward. Going to take those hands out in front, we're just going to roll that back, making sure we're curving that spine, then sitting up tall, so that rolling movement as you come back, and up. One more, then we're going to change it up. So next time we're going to start sweeping that arm wide. We're going to change that up a little bit. We're going to sweep to one side. We're going to sweep to the other. Then we're going to sweep both out. Up. So one side, then the other, then both. That's good. That's good. Once more through. So sweep one way, then the other. And both. And bring that back up. Let's straighten those legs out, lay ourselves all the way back. Have a really good long stretch. Point the toes, reach the arms up. And then bring your hands over. When you see your hands, lift the head, tuck the chin, roll the shoulders, roll yourself up towards those feet. Really reach for those toes and slowly back, unrolling that all the way back. back, control it down, hands over. Really stretch out as long as we can again. Hands over, lift that head, tuck the chin, roll the shoulders, curling that up. Reach for those toes. Can we get hold of your toes? If not, grab the ankles wherever you can. Stretch that forwards. Open up the shoulder blades. That's good. And now bring one leg up and over the opposite knee. Turn and look over the bent hip. That's it. And release down, changing sides. Other leg over. That's it, turning. Look over the other side. Bring that back, soles of the feet together. Bringing those knees in. And then let those knees drop down. If you want to take the stretch further, use the elbows to gently press down. That's good. And relax there. Slowly up to your feet. Bring that up. Taking one foot back. Bend that front knee, back leg straight, feet flat on the floor, looking forward, and open up those shoulder blades. Head down. And relax, changing feet. Other foot goes back, bend that front knee, back leg straight again, hands into the small of the back. As we open up that chest. Relax. So standing tall, pick one foot up. Good. Change legs. And release that down. Feet nice and wide now. Toes slightly out. And let's just sweep that down, bringing that high. Next one takes us to our toes. So let's sweep, reaching high for 3, 2, 1, and relax it down. Well done.